Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, and the danger is averted. De Jong. And he has been fouled there. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kaka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Doku. Preston leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Haaland. Haaland! Now then, the ball's come loose. Here comes another cross. Kaka clears it away. Caceres touches it back. De Jong. And that's gone loose. Oh, good-looking ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Haaland, it's just the goalkeeper's a bit... Haaland! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Doku. Lampard. De Jong. Beckham. He gets big. He scores! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Hakimi. And it's Maradona.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up he goes! He's got a goal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Preston go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Quality ball. That's beautifully weighted. Kaka. De Jong. That's good running with the ball. Oh, played right into his path. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Lampard really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Looking for options for movement. Preston heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Chooses to go cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hakimi. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's good play.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot! Lampard. Maradona. And it's Maradona. Oh, played right into his path. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Preston are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Kaka. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Drogba, and they can counter here. Haaland. Haaland! Beckenbauer. De Jong. Threads... Has a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Drogba did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hakimi. Costa Curta. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Haaland. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Costa Curta. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he get onto this? Doku, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well read, nice interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is great defending, so alert. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Adams cuts it out. Hakimi. Beckenbauer. De Jong. Drogba is in a really good position out wide. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Marquinhos. Now Costa Curta. Adams. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Darwin. Aimed beyond the defence. Rudiger. Well seen. Saw that coming. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's got tall, and it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. And he's picked out the run. Costa Curta. That has been cut short. Gets his pass away. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. And that could set him on his way. Cleared without complication. Goes down, but nothing given. Beckenbauer. Kaka. Caceres spots it and intercepts. He has found the way through. Now it's Doku. Gets his head to it! No, not the best of headers. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hakimi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Caceres. Maradona. That is good alertness. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Adams. Now it's Drogba. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kaka. De Jong. And that's that. Preston really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Haaland, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
CCTV is now in operation.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.